Super simple cabbage soup that's so cozy and comforting and supports weight loss to boot. Now that's a win in my book. Cabbage soup is filled with nourishing ingredients, you guys. It's perfect for filling up the tummy on not a lot of calories. And if you've been following the Starch Solution like I have, that's a win. So you may want to add this to your weekly rotation. Let's get started. First, we'll need all of our ingredients we have here. So the hardest part about this soup is chopping, right? So I did chop carrots, onions, and celery. I did small chops, but the carrots I did leave a little bit of substance just so you have a little, I like a little bit of a bite of a carrot in my soups. And then some cut up yellow potatoes. I used about 3 medium size, but you can use 4 small or 3 medium size. I used the whole head of cabbage. This was a small head of cabbage. I love cabbage. And then I'll be using veggie broth, garlic powder, salt and pepper. I always like to have in my soups, Italian seasoning, onion powder, and then for a little kick, I have some red pepper flakes. So I'll be using just a little bit of those, about eighth to a quarter of a teaspoon. So come join me over at the stove and let's get cooking. I use the veggie broth to saute with. You could also use water here. I've heated up the pot a little bit. I add in the carrots, the celery, and the onion. And you want these to saute until they're pretty tender. I like my vegetables in my soup tender, and although they will soften in the soup cooking time, this soup will only need to cook for about 20 minutes. You can let it cook longer to let the flavors get more depth, but you don't need to. So you want to make sure during the sautéing that the vegetables are getting soft. And this will take about 10 to 15 minutes with just the carrots, the celery, and the onion before we add in the potatoes. Be sure to add in seasoned vegetable broth or water as it cooks down. So just as needed, add a little bit more veggie broth or water in there. I like using veggie broth. To me, it just adds a little bit more flavor rather than water. So the onions are starting to get soft, but those carrots and especially the celery, sometimes the celery just takes so long, you guys. It's been 15 minutes, and so when I pierce the carrots with the fork, they're not hard. They're starting to get tender, so that'll be good enough for the soup. And the celery, oh yeah, celery's starting to get soft, which is good, some pieces. So it's just important to cut the celery pretty tiny. And then here I'll add the potatoes in. To me, this helps to soften the potatoes just a little bit before the soup starts. And so just 1 to 2 minutes with the potatoes. The same deal here, guys. You can add in more veggie broth if it looks like it's getting dry, which I'm going to do. Next, I'll add a little bit more of the veggie broth in. And we want to add the cabbage in. And this is to sweat the cabbage. Sweating the cabbage helps to bring out the natural flavor of the cabbage. And cabbage really has this almost buttery, fatty kind of taste to it, but all in a good way. The hardest part is just leaving it alone to do its thing. So that will leave here for about 5 minutes, and the cabbage will start to wilt down, hopefully. And this is when you can notice if you have any big hunks, like those rib pieces in your cabbage, maybe that you cut into it accidentally and put it in the cabbage. Give it a good mix around halfway through. Just kind of mix those potatoes, get some of the potatoes, carrots, and celery on top. You can actually see some of the cabbage starting to get softened. And this is where I add in the seasoning. We want a tablespoon of the Italian seasoning. 2 teaspoons of the garlic powder. You're welcome to use cloves of garlic. I just use the garlic powder in my cooking. A teaspoon of the onion powder, half to 1 teaspoon of cumin. And if you're adding the red pepper flakes, I'll probably just do 1/4 of a teaspoon today. I don't like things too hot. Once you add all those in, just give it a nice good stir. Could you add everything to the pot without going through sweating the cabbage and adding in the seasonings like this? Yes. Yes, you could. And you're welcome to do that. As you can make it as easy or as difficult as you want it to be. Once you feel like you've got all the seasoning kind of moved around, that's when I add the cannellini beans. And once those are added, I just give it another good stir. Oh, it's already smelling so good, you guys. Oh my goodness. And then I add a whole container of the veggie broth. So 4 cups of the veggie broth. And then once you have all that in there, just stir it around, and we want to bring it to a boil. Oh my gosh, this looks like health in a soup, doesn't it? I can feel my cells just jumping for joy at the prospect of getting this inside of my body. Yum. And I'll add a little bit more veggie broth. In the directions, I actually put 4 to 6 cups. Just depends on your vegetables and how much broth you like, because the cabbage will wilt down quite a bit. And that looks good. That looks like about the right amount. Here you could add pepper and even some salt. So just a few turns of salt and pepper. And I'll put the lid partially on just to get the boil going a little bit more quickly. The hardest part about soups is waiting for them to do their thing. So getting it to a boil. And you want it a pretty strong boil because we want it to simmer to where it has those little bubbles. And this is looking super good, you guys. All right, this is boiling pretty good, you guys. So I'll put the lid on. And for right now, not the lid all the way on, but just how we had it, partially on, I'll turn it down to about a medium high or medium. Make sure it still bubbles. And then I'll go to like a medium low. And then let that simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Check it. And then let it go for 5 or 10 more minutes. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. Everything looks good. If I pierce the potatoes with the fork, yep, they're soft. They're not overly soft. Tender. Tender's the better word. Super tender. Oh my gosh, this looks so good, you guys. So I'll meet you over at the counter for a taste. Okay, guys, my favorite part, tasting. The cooking's fine, but the eating, yum, even better. That's why I love the super simple recipes. Quick, put it all in, and then you can eat. So what I would serve this with is I would have salt and pepper, so people can salt and pepper their own. And also onions. I would chop up onions because I love onions. And maybe even some chives or some parsley. People wanted to put that on top because this is such a nourishing meal to have when people come over, especially it's getting into fall. So just a big bowl of soup, it just says love, comfort, coziness. I love it. So here's the soup. I just got a little bit because it's not time for me to eat. I'll have this for dinner tonight in just a few hours, but I'm ready to taste it now. So, and I like to get one of everything, like one of the beans, course, some of the cabbage. You have to have more than just one little piece of cabbage. Mm. Oh my gosh, you guys. So good. Just those natural flavors of the potato, the cabbage, the carrot, they all mingle together. I don't really taste um the red pepper flakes, so I could have added a little bit more, but I just didn't feel like spicy today. Mm. Yeah, so good. This is just like nourishment in a bowl. I could just eat this all right now, which I will as a little snack. So super simple cabbage soup, cozy, comforting, nourishing, and all ready for those cool fall mornings that are coming. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. Feeding our body this healthy food is so nourishing, especially if we're on the weight loss journey. It's nice to get those foods that taste good, feel good, and we know are just good for our whole body. If you'd like more recipes like this, check out my super simple recipes playlist, and I'll see you in the next one.